Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay. Left fielder, number 28.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Spot tonight, the right fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Springer.
George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Nope. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Springer is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now. No one aboard for him and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And stepping into the box, Corey Belanger. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Echeverria has it, and a rather easy first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Hit it straight away center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Jake Lamb standing in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Cobb looks in. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Line to the right side, but foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Christian Vasquez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Echeverria now.
Echeverria.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hazelbaker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Alex Cobb. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Escobar.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So striding in, Chris Herman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right side, backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Masahiro Tanaka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Springer coming on, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
This one's flared out toward left. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Tommy.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he got him swinging. Tommy Pham goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez into the pool area and gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Springer.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Corey Belanger.
Corey Belanger.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Jake Lamb standing in now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, shortstop Didi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Didi Gregorius is retired to kick off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mark Reynolds will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Stepping in, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Yunel
Into the
Escobar.
windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in, Chris Herman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Herman.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Masahiro Tanaka. A base hit in his first trip. Cobb's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Adeiny
First
Echeverria.
offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Cobb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swinging a soft liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Upton. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1.
Upton waiting. Now the 1-0.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another payoff pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the. Ready for another chance. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, George Springer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
George Springer.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something. He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total, 14. Ready for another shot now. Corey Belanger, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Corey.
First pitch
Belanger.
coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Right fielder number 28.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied into very shallow right. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Jake Lamb. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Reynolds.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air to right. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts. Stepping up now, Yunel Escobar. 3rd trip to the plate for
Diamondback. Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding in, Chris Herman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Herman.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here but hangs on for the first out. Digging in, Masahiro Tanaka. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ketel Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Sent on the ground out to second. Echeverria's there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. In to score the runner from third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Cobb comes set. First pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe. Standing in, Ryan Braun. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he feels with it.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Alex Cobb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now
and a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Hyun-Soo Kim will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 31, Hyun-Soo.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Set up away, but the circle change misses outside 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Rays down to their final out now. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.